Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Fan Perspective. I am your host Nathan Lyle. Divisional Weekend was a very exciting one to watch. We had a lot of close games, a lot of fierce competition, and my eyes were glued to the TV. Even though I was at work, supposed to be doing my job, my eyes were glued to the TV. It was too much excitement, you couldn't miss it. Anyways, I was 0-4 with my predictions this weekend. No, I'm proud of that. I mean, because I love seeing excitement. I love watching shit happen. I mean, it's the playoffs. I never said I could predict the future in the first place, and I'm so glad for that. I mean, there was just a lot of shit happened. First of all, I knew the Ravens would put up a fight. The Broncos, in most phases of the game, played about as well as they could. I can't say for the fact that he's never done it, but I have never seen Peyton play with a glove on his throwing hand. It was very cold out there, and Champ Bailey, a future Hall of Famer, had what most people are calling the worst game of his career. Meanwhile, Joe Flacco and Torrey Smith, Jacoby Jones, they all stepped up and made some huge plays. Big time. And I really can't explain it. I think the combination of cold weather and Ray Lewis gave Baltimore the win. Something about your star defender retiring just seems to inspire an entire team. I mean, I can't really think of any other reason why they're winning so well. And we all knew that Colin Kaepernick had the capability to make big plays, and that we all knew that the Packers' defense was susceptible to big plays. But Colin doesn't do it on a regular basis, and I had no idea which Colin Kaepernick we would see this week. And this Saturday, he came to play. And he made all the difference. He accounted for nearly 500 yards of total offense. He had nearly 300 passing yards, nearly 200 rushing yards. And everyone knew that, and he made all the difference. And in Foxborough, playing in New England, everyone knew it would be a blowout. I know I said that Houston would win, but I just felt like saying something different. I mean, I figured New England would win. I just felt like going with a different choice here. I really can't explain it. I make stupid decisions sometimes. We all do. Let's move on. Anyways, with the Atlanta Falcons, we've seen them win many games like this before. They were doing it all year long. However, this is the first time in his career that Matt Ryan has ever won a playoff game. Forgive me for doubting, but the Seahawks, they got off to a bad start. That entire first half looked horrible, but then the entire second half, it looked like they were going to prove me right, and for the most part, they did, and it was an amazing comeback for them. But then Matt Ryan, he finished it out himself. He got the monkey off his own damn back, completing some good passes, getting them in field goal range. I mean, that was just amazing that was just an amazing feat that he performed. And that was probably the most exciting game I've seen all season. And now the playoffs, they are winding down. There are only 3 games left in this NFL season. Two of them will be played on next Sunday. One of them at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Falcons will host the 49ers. And then at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, the Patriots will host the Ravens in a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. Woo! It's going to be a very fun Sunday. I'm probably going to have to call into work. And a little side note for all those who are subscribed to my channel and watch my videos regularly, I'm making a change to the schedule for the Fan Awards. On Saturday, I will present the Fan Awards for both Offensive Rookie of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year. And on Sunday morning, I will announce the Fan Award for League MVP. And just so no one asks, the winners have already been decided. It is based purely on regular season performance. The winners in every category were decided before a single playoff game was played. I just haven't recorded the videos yet. So, but the playoff performance has absolutely no bearing on the decisions that were made. Just keep that in mind. Anyways, this has been the Fan Perspective. I am your host, Nathan Nile. Tune in tomorrow for another edition of NBA Weekly. Tune in next weekend. Tune in on the weekend for fan awards and predictions from some of our final playoff games. And I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a happy Monday. Damn.